Hey guys, how's it going? My name's always and welcome back to Super Hostile Modded, the Spellbound Caves 2. In the last episode, we completed the Ravenheart Coven and got the green wool. Unfortunately, it did come at a cost because we lost a lot of stuff, including a lot of our armor. So we're going to fix that today. And then we're going to start and go to where I think the red wool is, because we only have 2 areas left. There's just 2 areas left of this map, and then we are done. So what we're going to do, I've been working off camera, getting together some really good armor, and we need to improve it a little bit better, but you might notice we don't have any of the dragon scale stuff on, because what we're using is netherite. So netherite is in this game. It is part of the Future MC mod, I do believe, Future Minecraft mod. And because this is an older version that had existed before netherite was a thing, we have to make it. And the recipe to get netherite, there are a couple recipes. There is ancient debris, which you can get ink brush seeds, which we do actually have, and stone will give you the ancient debris, which you smelt into netherite scrap that you can then use with gold, like, you know, normal vanilla Minecraft, current day anyways. But there is another recipe for netherite ingots, which requires steel, blaze powder, and netherwort jam, which we happen to get a bunch of in the Ravenheart area. The coven, the witches were dropping it. And so what we're going to do, you get 4 ingots from just this recipe, which is amazing. And we need just a little bit more netherite because I got a bad roll on my helmet. It is of poor quality. The leggings are rare, the boots are uncommon, the chest plate is common. So we are going to reforge. Common. We can do better. Poor. Okay, we're just going to go with common. So there is one more thing that we need to do. I made another pair of Aussie legging liners. We had a chest plate before, but we're going to use the leggings this time just because it's going to be easier and it was a little bit cheaper to make. So let's take a look at the armor. We have a helmet with blast protection 5, unbreaking 3, soul binding 4. Now I made sure to put unbreaking on everything, and the way I did that was I have some tomes. So I made some tomes of chest plates, which tomes are just books with blaze rods, and the chest plate one looks like that. Pretty simple. I've made a couple of these other ones before. Tomes of scrapping is something I've gotten as well. That is pretty useful if you want to take enchants off. But I wanted to get some unbreaking so that our armor lasts a little bit longer. So that is our helm. Blast protection, I figured it might be good to have. Our chest plate is, this was just a flat out enchant. I didn't actually do anything to this one, but we have protection 4, soul binding 4, unbreaking 4, and thorns 2. Don't really like the thorns all that well, but we're going to keep it. Our leggings, soul binding 4, protection 4, unbreaking 4. I had to put, I believe, the unbreaking on there. I think it had everything else. And then our boots, soul binding 4, unbreaking 5, feather falling 4, I put that on there, and protection 4, I think I put that one on there as well. So we have some pretty good armor. I also enchanted our Blade of the Dreaded Queen that we made last time, and I just put a normal high level enchant. We got the Sweeping Edge 3, Lifesteal 3, and then I put Sharpness 5 on it because I have a ton of those books. And I have some other stuff in our inventory because we are going to make 30 heart containers and not use them. We're going to also make some more charged astral diamonds. And apparently I cannot count. And we're doing that so that we can complete some quests. We're going to just complete this. I don't really care about power or anything like that. But what we're going to do is we are going to do a repeatable bundle, the Master Magic bundle. We can do this 3 times, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, why do that? Well, I do have a lot of spell books to also look at. You know what? Let's do that as well. So let's see. Just Force Orb, Withering Tome, Shockwave, Silverfish Swarm, Decoy, Forest of Thorns, Bowler, Skeleton Legion, and nothing else. Alright, so there is some spells. None of those sounded terribly amazing. Decay, Zombie Apocalypse. Now that sounds interesting. Opening a portal to the underworld is easy. The difficult part is shutting again when things go wrong. That's not terrifying at all. Earthquake, Invisibility, Curse Armor, Satiety. That is, yeah, food levels. Food spell, kind of cool. Alright, so I did all of that. Nope, other way. Just so that we could get a bunch of these lootless 2s. That is what I'm actually after. The Astral Mage is also pretty cool. But let's go ahead and open these. So, okay, there is a bunch of spell books that we don't have. Resurrection, Black Hole, Curse of Death, Call of the Pack. Okay, so 4 more things that we have to look at. Ice Age, Transportation Portal, Diamond Flesh, and Font of Vitality. It feels amazing. Okay, so a lot of things, and I don't know what most of them do. Did we get... We still don't know what that scroll is, so let's see if... Does this work? Covenant. Alright, I have no idea what it does. We're going to just put it away. Alright, so we have 30 magic crystals or dust. We'll go ahead and do that. And get a bunch of things that we don't really need right now. We are going to do the 3 astral mages. So we got Amulet of the Ninja, Amulet of Magic Defense. I think we've gotten that already. When out of mana. Okay, well, I think we've gotten all that stuff before. We're just going to throw it in here for now. And you know what? We're going to get even more health, because why not? I can't... Oh, right it. No? I have no idea why I can't increase maximum health even more, but I think we might have maxed out. Okay, so this is the big thing I want, because I want the Ankh Charm, and we need to get Forbidden Fruit, and Forbidden Fruit is found in Loot List 2 at like a 0.53%. So we have 6, but we didn't get it. Oh well. We did get a Ring of Free Action, which we already had. Amulet of Anchoring. Immunity being moved by magic. Another Broken Heart. That one is rare. Ours is much better. We got a Loot List 3. Now, I don't know what Loot List 3 actually can give us, but it looks like some good stuff. So, Prismarine Ring, not that good. And we also got a Block of Iron. Alright, so we're going to test out this blade. I want to see how well it works. And it is almost nighttime. You know, I don't think that matters. And anyways, we can... I'm really glad this is empty. I kind of forgot to look to see if it was. And those look like they're empty as well. Let's just make sure one of them is. I'll probably use that one first. Okay. So everything seems good. We have plenty of torches. And we need to go to the rainbow something or other. So let's go to intersection 4. Matango Grove. Joyful Rainbow Cavern. This is our next area. And we are going to walk over here. And about right here, I want to put a torch down. I have a very bad feeling about this area. And let's go ahead and sleep. So, my bad feeling about this area is that it is going to be full of infernal mobs. There is a good chance that that is exactly what's going to be going on here. And I'm also scared of Void. So, let's just light things up as we go down. It is very pretty looking. Okay, I see I see floor. Beat every other dungeon, geared insanely well. Okay, let's play a game. I won't be gentle no more, anymore. I do not like the looks of this. I do not like the looks of this at all. I really hope this is the red wool. Edit. Apparently, I need to cut some spawners for FPS reasons. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so the first problem is we do not have a good way down, nor do we have... let's see. Is there any... I don't see anything. Okay, so I know there's an item that exists in mods called a torch bow. I've seen it recently in a mod pack I've been playing on my own. And it's really nice because you can shoot torches from a distance. It uses torches as arrows, but I don't know about this area. Trying to think what's going to be the best way to handle this, because I don't really want to just drop down there. That seems like a terrible idea. And so we need to staircase down. That is the obvious answer. And I guess the more obvious solution is to do it this way. Yeah. So let's go down. Make sure we light things up as we go. We're gonna get a bunch of random blocks. So I think in terms of the dangers from like void, I really hate that. I like to hold shift a lot, especially in situations like this, and scrolling over the wand does not like when you're holding shift. So let's see. There is something over there. This is a very, very big room. Oh my gosh. I really, really hate that I'm doing that. Okay. Let's go like so. And go back. This is probably going to be a nightmare of an area. But I already kind of knew that. It's the second to last area, presumably. I hope this isn't the last area. It could be. If this is the black wool, then things are going to get a little disappointing when we get to the Master's Lair. But I just kind of feel like, you know, there's a Trollager. Oh boy. This is a very terrible place. Alright, well, we need to keep going downwards. And digging in a general sense, staircase down. And then I have to figure out how to indicate to myself how to find it again. But yeah, I really hope this is the last area. Like, this is not the last area, but at the same time, it definitely sounds like it. I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but that's what it sounded like to me. And I don't know what to expect. What kind of... We're in a river biome. Let's go just a little bit further. And then we should be able to turn and not have to worry about things as much. Like, this should be pretty much ground floor. And ow. It is so just dark. So let's magic missile that direction. Am I gonna hit anything? No. Alright, I have no idea what's down here because the darkness, I really don't like the darkness mod. I'm gonna be honest. That is probably one of the least, like, one of the worst things about this mod pack is this darkness because you can't see anything. And I know that's, I mean, that's kind of the point. But at the same time, ooh, that's pretty strong. At the same time, I want to be able to at least, you know, see in front of me. Know what I'm dealing with a little bit. Alright, there is a lot of darkness here. Let's get some friends. And yeah, this sword is pretty good. Let's just run this way. This is Lich. Banshee. That is what it's called. I'm not too worried about the Banshee itself. It's kind of annoying. But, I really don't like being frozen in place. You guys are mushroom dudes. Okay, so, all things considered, so far, no spawners. But armor's doing okay. We have so much junk in our inventory from digging down here. And yeah, let's just... Well, infernal mobs are going to be kind of the worst part about all this. So let's work our way kind of centrally. You are new. A Sphinx. Ow. But the Sphinx is not too terrible. Lots of HP. But this sword is doing pretty good, to be perfectly honest. And I think it... Whoop. Okay. The lag was not helpful. Alright, so put the iron token there. Anything else away. Let's see. We're gonna want more torches. This area is going to be kind of... Do I dare? Let's dare. It just made things red. Man, that's so frustrating. Alright, what spells do we have? I can't remember. It's been a little bit. I don't have the Invigorate, which is fine. I do have Black Hole though. So we can definitely use that to our advantage. Skeletons, please stop. Alright, let's just... Beholder. I remember these guys. Let's do that. And then murder everything. That's in it. Perfect. I really like the black hole spell. It is really good. Baby spider, creeper. I really should not have taken the potion. The potion was a bad idea. And we do need to be careful because what Y level are we actually at? 28. That is pretty low. So the concern with these maps is always, where is the void? And if there is void, how do you not go into it? Because going into the void is like the worst thing possible. And it feels like this area can spawn anything and everything. You're a mermaid. You know, Skeleton, if you wanted to shoot the mermaid, that would be hilarious. And we are going further down. And I can no longer see the... structures. How long do we have on this night vision? Because it is terrible. 5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to tell you guys what. I am going to do something like this. I'm going to retreat for a minute. I'm going to head back to the base, and I'm going to let this night vision die off. And then we'll come back and we'll explore a little bit more. So I'll be right back. Alright, so the night vision is gone, and I went ahead and repaired my armor, got some more blocks, all that kind of fun stuff, cleaned up the inventory, still holding on to the tokens because why not? And I have some bad news. So I got curious and I went and looked. So the map maker Vechs has graciously made a dev commentary on this map, and very luckily for me, put titles that make sense. And the Joyful Rainbow Cavern is not the red wool; it is the black wool. This is the last area of the game, supposedly. So what we're supposed to do is go left to right, because that is Matango Forest or whatever it's called. That is the Ravenheart Coven, and that was the green wool. That's the red wool. This is the black wool. So I don't know anything other than that. The description said it was a fairly straightforward area, and I can already kind of see that. But yeah, this is the black wool, not the red wool. So for what it's worth, this is going to be the most difficult area in the game. And we're just going to jump down here. So what I want to do is I want to light this up a little bit, and it is a lot easier to see now. So we just need to head over in this general direction. And I do not... Yep, right there is the wool. That's really, really disheartening. I'm sorry. There are things falling from the sky, and I'm not entirely sure what they are. Ah, parasites. Oh, hi, you're a vampire. Ow. So, let's, put you right there. And can I just murder you? That'd be nice. Why do you have to have so much HP? And you know, I have minions. Oof, lag spike. I really don't like the lag spikes. Your butler is dead. So you're gonna just summon another butler. Can we get our friends? Unfortunately, I think I'm murdering... I think I'm murdering the Vechses more than the other guys. Oh, your butler doesn't like that. Okay, so you're at like 60, 50 health. Should be able to handle this. So I can see the wall, clearly. That's not the concern. The concern is the fact that I can see the wall so clearly. But I can't see what's underneath. And there are also a lot of spawners. So let's eat some food because I'm very hungry. That is also kind of the terrible part about dealing with all of these infernal mobs. Is they like to... Oh, those are spawner... Whew. This is going to be rough. We might leave this area for last. Another beholder. Not too worried about normal mobs. But we need to do a lot more damage to most things. Yeah, if we're going to have to deal with the vampires, we need to do more damage. Like, a lot more damage. So, we're going to retreat for right now. And kind of see what we have loot-wise. We can go ahead and sleep, because why not? Doesn't really matter. And what I want to see... A book satchel. Alright. We got spikes. Propulsion. We have some more tokens. We have an inbox. Gave us some endstone. Okay, that's kind of cool. So what we need to do is get a little bit more powerful. So we have all of the battle skills. Magic. I don't really care about that stuff. Like, it's one of those things that as we get close to those spawners, they're going to spawn things. And the things that they're going to spawn are not things we can easily dispatch. Other than the lightning... Ow. The lightning guys. Those guys are easy enough. But we need to... Oh, man, there are death worms. This is just terrible. And what the worst thing about all of this is, yeah, this area seems to be kind of... It spawns whatever it wants. Or something along those lines. I'm seeing things I've never even really seen before. And I just want to get a little bit more light into the situation. Another beholder. I'm not too concerned with the beholders, because these guys are not, they're not terrible to deal with. It's the vampires. The vampires are awful. So I'm wondering, I need to look into the mods that are being used. So vampires are coming from probably Grimoire of Gaia 3. And I need to figure out if there is an easier way to kill them. There probably is, and probably what it is fire. But I need to figure that out. So, this episode has gone on long enough. I am going to go do some research. And if I need to put, like, fire aspect on our sword, that is not a problem. So I'm going to do some research, and we'll come back next time. And we're going to keep hitting our head against the wall at this one. Making a little bit of progress, retreating, and doing it all over again. But I'm going to see if there's a better way to murder the the vampires, because those are the high health targets that we just gotta. It's so annoying to deal with them just because they have so much HP. But anyways, that is the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!